From a thief in Arkansas who thought stealing a bus was a good idea. A suspect running from GSP with his mother in the passenger seat.
Are you out of your mind?
And a BMW going airborne running from the police. Here are the craziest police chases you wouldn't believe if not filmed. On May 10, 2023, Arkansas State Trooper Dumont was on patrol when Conway Police Department notified ASP of an active pursuit involving a black Ford Mustang previously reported stolen. The Mustang GT is powered by a 5-liter V8 producing 435 horsepower and capable of reaching 0 to 60 miles per hour in just over 4 seconds. The suspect entered Interstate 40 and was able to utilize the high-performance capabilities of the Mustang to evade law enforcement. The pursuit was temporarily terminated by officers due to safety concerns, with the expectation that the vehicle could be located again. The suspect was later spotted near a Walmart. Upon re-engagement, the suspect entered the highway, executed a sharp turn, and exited via an off-ramp, not realizing that Trooper Dumont was strategically positioned ahead.
Between me and 35 right now. I'm going to try to set up spots at the Oak Grove one-lane bridge. Where you at? I'm down here in Yamaha, but I'm not finding anything good enough. Okay, I'm glad that I'm going to try to get to that rally.
The suspect led Trooper Dumont into a remote area of the Arkansas backcountry. The roadway consisted of narrow, winding curves, creating hazardous conditions with limited visibility of oncoming vehicles. Due to the suspect's reckless driving, there was an elevated risk of a collision that could have resulted in injury to the suspect, the pursuing officer, or uninvolved motorists. Recognizing the imminent danger, Trooper Dumont determined the pursuit needed to be brought to an end as quickly as possible to ensure public safety.
Okay, I'm trying to get across the road. We took a run on this curve. I don't know if there's no road sign. That's the problem. We'll turn up. We'll see it. Let's negative there. 30s are coming to you. If you can get up to that intersection, you'll be right in front of them. 5's not hitting me. That's the other bit. Where I'm going to came out further down. Well, it's up here. If I need to turn around, I need to get back the way you're going. 30 to 5 is back behind you. Comment that road. That's On a straight jet, shut down the whole road. Went out to a stop sign, he is. He's surrounded, he's off in the ditch. We got him here on 326.
According to Trooper Dumont, upon being taken into custody, the suspect was asked why he attempted to flee. The suspect responded that he believed incarceration was inevitable and therefore chose to continue the pursuit. He further stated that he would likely never again have the opportunity to operate a vehicle of that caliber. The suspect's identity and official charges were not released at the time of this report. However, it is evident that his actions resulted in incarceration and the repercussions associated with it. If you had to outrun the police, what vehicle would you choose? A lightweight bike with blistering acceleration? Or a corner-carving high-performance sports car, perhaps? One thing I do know is that you probably weren't thinking of a bus, which is what 29-year-old Elvin Richard decided was the vehicle for the job. On August 29, 2024, Elvin Richard stole a commuter bus at approximately 3 a.m. in Little Rock. He drove through the night until law enforcement located him on Interstate 40. While his vehicle of choice was slow, it was heavy and durable. As we can clearly see, conventional pit maneuvers were never going to work against such a vehicle, but despite the first failed attempt, our officer attempts another pit maneuver.
Yeah, we're coming back towards 40. We're at Bethany.
Yeah, we're out in front of the Sonic at Bethany and 151.
I'm coming up on Fozar now. I'll try to get it.
Alright, hey, go keep the next clear, okay? Black man right here, looks like we're like that. We're going westbound toward the...
Since pit maneuvers were deemed impractical due to the size and weight of the suspect vehicle, responding units attempted to position themselves around the bus in order to limit the risk to civilian motorists. The suspect then subsequently diverted and took the pursuit into a rail yard where the incident escalated further.
Continuing that westbound to the rail yard.
Hey, y'all got to lock it in. Alright, 23 or 297, I'm 28. I'll take the radio. We're still about to get around an hour to the rail yard.
At this stage of the chase, one officer elected to engage directly. The officer exited his patrol unit, approached the suspect vehicle on foot, and discharged several rounds toward the bus in an attempt to disable it and bring the pursuit to an end.
He's about to get stuck on the track. He's stuck over the track.
We've got 2 tires that have been shot out. 2 tires shot out.
Moving across the railroad track.
The suspect vehicle ultimately came to a stop, at which point the driver, identified as Mr. Richard, was taken into custody without further incident. Specific charges have not been confirmed. However, they are expected to include offenses related to the theft of the bus and fleeing law enforcement. Regarding the trooper who discharged his firearm and disabled the vehicle's tires, a subsequent county investigation determined that his use of force was justified, and he was cleared of any wrongdoing.
He just hit the barrier.
On April 20th, 2023, the Scioto County Sheriff's Office received multiple emergency calls reporting 2 vehicles driving recklessly with firearms being brandished from the windows. The vehicles in question were identified as a red Kia Soul and a black Hyundai Elantra. The occupants, armed, reckless, and scarcely of legal driving age, posed an immediate and severe threat to public safety. The chase advanced onto US 23 near Lucasville, where an officer was positioned with a spike strip in preparation for interception of the black Hyundai. As the suspects closed in, his dash camera captured the critical moments that followed.
I'm gonna stay with this one here. We got a signal 100, headed south, 23.
Moments later, the juvenile suspect driver circled back toward the scene.
He just hit the barrier.
I'm out one. Wait, turning around, one down the other.
While the other unit handled the Kia, the highway patrol trooper pursued the fleeing Elantra.
They're trying to get into Houston Hollow.
The Elantra attempted to evade officers, reaching speeds over 100 miles per hour and entering into oncoming traffic. It was almost inevitable that an accident would occur.
Coming into the city, 95 miles per hour, he's back in the southbound lanes. Signal 100, clearly signal 100 coming into the city. Go, Woody, go. Weaving out of traffic. I'll have an SO Charger in front of me. Signal 31, signal 31, head on, head on. Front of CBS. Put your hands up!
According to law enforcement, the Elantra swerved into oncoming traffic and collided head-on with a Dodge Challenger. Fortunately, the uninvolved driver escaped without life-threatening injuries. Moving on to the pursuit involving the Kia, after a relentless pursuit across the highway, the officer ultimately locating the suspect on a nearby porch, complaining of a broken knee.
Just hit the barrier.
Get him.
Now. Now. On the ground. You're gonna get taken. Get on the ground.
Money.
Hands behind your back now.
I can't, money. Push my leg forward first, please.
Hands behind your back.
Push my leg forward. Let me help you. Let me
Hands behind your back. Never worry about that.
Officers took 4 suspects into custody, their ages ranging from just 15 to 22. Investigators soon discovered that both vehicles had been reported stolen, the Elantra out of Ashland, Kentucky, and the Kia from a hospital parking lot in Huntington, West Virginia. Adding to the case, the youngest suspect, only 15, was identified as a runaway from Boyd County. Hopefully, this incident serves as a turning point, steering him back onto the right path. On August 11, 2024, in Sumter County, Florida, FHP trooper David Ramos, while patrolling Oak Street in Wildwood, observed a black 2021 BMW 330i sedan with illegal window tint traveling south on Jackson. The BMW is equipped with a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4 engine producing a modest 255 horsepower. The BMW pulled into a residential driveway, but as Trooper Ramos placed his cruiser in park, the driver accelerated rapidly, initiating a high-speed pursuit through the narrow neighborhood streets of Wildwood.
1542.
1542.
I got a passenger.
I got a passenger too.
Stay right there.
Stay right there.
Don't move. Don't move. Stay right there. Run. Hey, talk about run.
The passenger.
Run.
He's running.
The driver, 24-year-old Marlon Underwood, was arrested and taken into custody. The passenger fled the scene, however. It is unknown if the passenger was ever apprehended. We also never learned the identity of the passenger, but judging by Underwood's screams, we gathered that the passenger's name was Rue, although this could have been a tag or street name of some sort. Ultimately, Marlon Underwood was charged with felony fleeing. Furthermore, Trooper Ramos verified through state records that Underwood's license had been suspended since 2019. On the 3rd of July, 2022, a Georgia state trooper was patrolling near University Avenue when he observed a black GMC Envoy occupied by 2 front seat passengers not wearing seat belts. As the trooper initiated a stop, he observed a rear seat passenger, an older female, also unrestrained. At that moment, the driver suddenly accelerated, fleeing the traffic stop and initiating a dangerous high-speed pursuit.
Going the wrong way. Going back up the opposite direction.
You're going the wrong way. Going back up. He's out by the northbound lane. Now you're going to make the ramp back to the airport, looks like. We're coming to you.
He's taking the entrance.
The driver, later identified as 34-year-old Jonathan Harder, displayed erratic behavior, repeatedly entering and exiting the highway. Harder once again exits the highway once more, which could have been his undoing, with a civilian vehicle almost boxing him in.
Coming up on Virginia Ave. He's taking Virginia Ave. Right behind you guys, he's making a right on Toffee Terrace. Right on the north side of
Jonathan demonstrated a blatant disregard for human life, continuing to travel against oncoming traffic and forcing civilian vehicles onto the shoulder to avoid collision. Due to the imminent risk to public safety, it became imperative for officers to bring the pursuit to an immediate end before serious injury could occur.
Block it.
There's more. Stop moving! Let me see your head! Stop moving! Let's go. Let me see your head! Let me see your head! Let me see, okay.
After Jonathan was placed under arrest, troopers discovered the older female passenger was his mother. Jonathan stated he fled because he panicked when officers attempted the traffic stop. The female passenger repeatedly shouted that he would be taken to jail for driving uninsured and on a suspended license. Jonathan further admitted he continued the flight in hopes law enforcement would disengage. He was sadly mistaken. One thing about GSP is that they don't play games. If they want you, they might as well have you. If you enjoyed, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.